Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Aquarian Mind podcast. Today's podcast, episode number 96. I'm your host, Jamel Crothers. It's Wednesday Motivation and Inspiration, and today we're up to the letter X. And I know you guys are like, "What in the world are you going to think of with the letter X?" It's X Factor. So, in a nutshell, you are your own X Factor. Quick quote by Runa Magnus: Your X Factor is already there, right in front of you. Embrace it, brand it. So, do you realize that no one is an X factor more than yourself? That you are the crucial X factor to whether you will succeed in life? Because there's no getting around, you know, that at all. That's the truth. No one else is going to be an X factor until you make yourself one. When you take the time to really think about that, hopefully you'll feel more empowered to work harder on what your goals are. Because you have to be the one who determines how far you go in life, not anyone else. If you do the work, people will see it and you will reap the rewards. Because no one else can become an X factor for you until you put yourself in a position to get someone else to believe in what you're doing. And well, I didn't realize that until I was my own X factor, and until I consistently did work every single day and got myself to a place where people would notice my books, this podcast, the blogs, and so many other things that I work on a daily basis. So when you embrace this aspect of your journey, you will achieve the results that you want, no matter what. It may not happen right away, it may take a few years, but you're still going to achieve those results. And it may not be huge results, but it will come slowly and progressively. And once you accept that you can control your own destiny and you control everything that you're going to do and everything that you do, you will have an impact on not only yourself, but everyone else down the line. And, well, let's just say you end up enjoying your journey a lot more. Now, I understand and know that this should be a longevity game and you want to leave a legacy, and that's what's important. Don't get me wrong. And that's what it's about for me. So I just pretty much want to ask you guys, are you your own X Factor? Do you want to have a long career in what you love and what you're passionate about? Like, what is going to motivate you to realize that you play a huge role in how far you're going to go in life? Because you are your own X Factor. If you do the work, the results will show. If you don't, you get lazy, you get complacent, you get comfortable, or you get the results and you've achieved all this greatness, and then it's, well, I don't feel motivated to do anything anymore. I don't feel the need to really go about pushing hard for all this stuff, because guess what? I got all the money I wanted and I'm comfortable. Then all of it ends, right? These are the things that you guys you got to think about sometimes. I think about it. I always say to myself, okay, this is a longevity and legacy game for me, and I'm thankful that I realized that I am my own X factor, and I'm thankful that I didn't achieve success within like the first year of me doing this stuff, or within the first 2 years, or whatever the case is, because I was continuing to get better at what I was doing with different things. It was writing books at first, and then I revamped my website 3 or 4 times. So I got it to a place where I have a nice company that really helps with allowing my website to look really, really like, immersive, and it's an experience. And I'm thankful for Jimdo. Like that company is just amazing with their websites and things of that nature. So, I got to play around with different things and really control, how I created my own website. And that's when I knew, okay, this was really, the step up for me. And then after that, the podcast came along. And a few years ago, I was doing totally different things compared to what I'm doing now. But hey, everyone has their moments, right? So I want you guys to know that you control your destiny. You control how great you can be. You control how far you're gonna go. You control how much work you do every day. You control who you keep around you. You control your emotions. You control your feelings. You control how bad you want it, because you can do the work like all out, or you can make the excuses and people will look at you and go, well, I've got a similar life to yours, but I'm still getting the work done. So these are the things that you got to think about when you start realizing like you have so much potential to get to where you want to be. And everyone has potential to be great at whatever they want to be great at. And everyone has talents and gifts. It's just a matter of exploring what those talents and gifts are. And I can't talk to people who say, we all don't have talents and gifts, because that's just a lie. It's just your cop out to say I'm comfortable with what I'm doing and I'm good with just this daily check or whatever the case is. That's fine. If you're comfortable with your regular job, making your money and going home and watching your sports and your TV shows and living the monotonous life, then hey, that's fine. This podcast doesn't apply to you. But if you're someone who knows that they have an innate desire to be an amazing person and to impact others and to do something that they were born to do and they are passionate about, then yes, this podcast definitely, without a doubt, applies. So become your own X Factor. Know that you are going to be the one that's going to go so far in life. You've got to believe in yourself every day. Don't doubt yourself now 1 second. And even if you do for those 1 or 2 seconds, that's fine. But get back to the positivity. So, with that said, that's my podcast for today. Thank you guys for listening. This podcast was a little bit shorter than the other ones, but trust me, I don't want to sit here and talk too long. I just wanted to give you guys some key points on the fact that you are your own X Factor and how far you can go in life. So, with that said, I'm gone. Have a good week. Be good, everyone, and go accomplish your goals.